That's where we're going to find him most of the time. I mean, literally can boil it down to a lot of those plays.
Everybody buckle in. We've got a map 3 between G2 and Furia. We got a nuke on the line. And playoffs secured for the victor of this third and final map. Vinny, this is unfair. He has 2 guns. Everybody else has 1 gun. Vinny has 2. He's going to sit on top of Hut for just a moment. Then Henny opens up. That's the first kill of the first round. Yuri going to find some backs turned. And they're just trying to charge him into the A site, but Yuri doesn't go down for free. Yuri doesn't go down with ease. Aminex P250 at a distance dropped. We've got Furia picking up a pistol for once, it seems. G2 can't quite get it.
Yeah, well, shout out to everybody for that one. Full contributions. I think they won the safety pistol on Mirage as well. So maybe 1, but yeah, as was mentioned, G2 definitely look good on pistols in general. But maybe the start they need. So after this round, G2 will immediately buy into 1 frag grenade and a flash for Nico. And he'll set it up and wait. The golden flash, it's coming through.
Aminex met by the Molotov, so they can't go charging into ramp even if they wanted to. Nexa gets down vent with a bomb. And that, my friends, is a plant. It's going to be immediately diffused because nobody else can actually stop them from doing so. But hey, that's not what G2 were looking for. They just wanted the plant itself, and they'll get it. Case Dorado catching a couple of kills with that there M4. 3 frags for him. Not the most money, but a strong start.
That's a golden round for G2 to get the bomb plant. That's it, 0 kills, but that's all they wanted. The golden flash, 200 in exchange for 800 each. Now we move on to round number 3, the full buyout with the help of that bomb money. Full AKs and all of the usual utility. Henny will start this out with a forward aggressive smoke outside. Turns his eyes and trains them into the squeaky. Cross smokes come out. And Kenny S, wow, he's attempting to stop a push up from the roof, and he looks there so soon, and they also happen to be there. And it's a shooting gallery from below. They've got too many angles to deal with. They actually have the safest play they can make is to just fall back into lobby. And now I remember this map. This was the Kovac 2v4 inside the lobby.
Yes, it was.
This is when Furia just looked all over the place. G2 just completely eviscerated them at the end of the game.
That first instance of the Hunter-Nico synergy. You could very well expect more of it. So if that's what you want, stick around. G2 will not. They will continue on towards the secret stairs. They've got Nico in there already. A B site to be taken, perhaps. Furia, I don't see anybody downstairs for the moment, so it's completely open for the taking. G2, they got a bomb plant here last round just by diving vents, and now that they put the pedal to the metal, they're going to put that bomb to the ground. Unless Yuri can somehow stop this with a massive multi-kill, he does a great job of lining up 2 players, and they throw an incendiary at him. Nico's going to find the headshot, Nexa's going to find the back turn, and it's G2 to find their first round.
Yeah, that's a bit scary. Furia's opening tactic gets called out immediately with the early lobby push into takeover of the roof, and they're waiting back. You got Kenny S holding that position, Nexa back in spawn, waiting to take outside. Maybe the tempo a bit too high here for Furia to kick things off. Could have settled for lobby control, but they had to make up for the fact that they were working with MP9, some lesser weaponry. So G2 pull this back. Very nicely orchestrated round after they get that first kill. They perform that pinch on lower, and there was monster damage by Yuri on the players crossing from control. But that's all it was, just damage, no kills.
Look at this one. Quick little headshot, making sure they get off the rooftops. What'd you make of that? Aggression to the rooftops for Furia.
Yeah, I mean, you know, would have looked amazing if there was no one was still in spawn. But since they were setting up for their outside smokes, maybe they made noise on the ladder, I don't know. Didn't spot Nexa behind this truck, setting up for his. It's just a round where Furia, they don't have many upgrades, so they said, hey, let's do something crazy. Not to say that they wouldn't do something crazy despite having any guns. They do whatever they want all the time. That's just what they are. They're chaos embodied.
Art's patience could pay off for the first one, but a Molotov at his feet. No spread. He falls back through it.
Wow.
It's there that he loses half of his health, but he didn't know what exactly was coming at him. It was just Nico alone.
Wow, lucky for Nico. Quesarado is going to hear him crossing outside and know that no one is lower after he refreshes Art's position, who now has to rotate back. Henny, I think, it looked like he was just, he's opping on the ramp, but they're taking upstairs. This is definitely the understaffed site at this point with Henny stuck in ramp, so we'll see what the upstairs setup looks like. Yuri and Vinny, I believe, will have to lock this down. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah, Yuri will just get clapped. They are not watching this properly at all. Or maybe he was the only one and lost the duel. But now we've got Henny inside of the lobby. And Art trying to spot the cross as the bomb goes down on his watch.
Damn, this one really unraveled for Furia.
Oh, it's too much control. I'm not liking these setups right now. Looking a little bit strange. Gambling almost. Not being completely aware of the fact that Quesarado heard them wrapping outside and confirmed lower. They didn't make any play to get back the information fast enough, making it look too easy for G2.
Man, I'm not even quite sure how that all unraveled.
Basically, that play downstairs, Nico pushes back Art. Quesarado comes back for the info. They go outside. Quesarado gets the info, they go outside. But it doesn't seem like he sends that info off to his teammates.
Bomb pops off with 3 members of Furia still standing. He said you see some problems. Let's see if they can get some early solutions. We are tied at 2. G2 looking very comfortable and already knowing, of course, that they've got a recent map win right here on Nuke over top of their opponents. We get the buyback in from Furia. It's going to have a little bit of a limitation. Scout on Henny.
A new opening for Art. Takes the place of Henny inside of Mini. Spots the cross. Nico, man, he almost survives again. Another situation. Art missed a shot last round that was close. Theory almost lives with 1 HP, but justice is served. Vinny is now up to bat. 3 players looking to hunt him down.
Ooh, nice headshot. Kenny S on the AK. Art on the op, answers. Henny's got the lesser of the weaponry, but that's the bomb drop down in lobby, so this is very much Art making them uncomfortable. Quesarado's been killed. Next up, just playing that bomb and making sure he doesn't lose it. 3 versus 3, and check out Furia. They go down the vents into the B site. Aminek's position over towards control. If these last 2 Ts from G2 were to go heaven to A right now, it's pretty much open for the taking, but instead they come downstairs. They smoke off Art. He puts a smoke of his own, creates a little ambiguity. They use the Molotov to make sure he doesn't go through it, and then Nexa must have found a little bit of a gap, saw some feet there underneath the smoke. Bomb plant secures them the B site, and I would say that secures them the round.
They can't rely on just the gimmicks. No pressure here to pull the play in different directions. G2, it looks like their protocol is really, really strong. Not really making much mistakes, where Furia look a lot more uncomfortable. Scary scenes, honestly. I know we're still early on, but I didn't have the same fear in the first 2 maps. Like, we looked at the first 2 maps, it was mostly highlighting G2's problems, all the things they're doing wrong. So far, Furia, they look like the worst team, and we're still so early on.
See how many rounds G2 can exploit this for before maybe Furia step it up a notch. For now, it's going to be the 3.
Really clean stuff here from G2, though. We flip it over to their side, and they're just coming through, dealing with everything. You know, Furia take over lobby control, but that just doesn't win you rounds anymore. You know, maybe back in the day when you could catch off 2 people or something inside of lobby, get those kills. Now it's just something you have to do, and the Ts know how to respond. Almanac will take a little bit of a knife stab in the back. G2 feeling very confident. So Almanac, you don't need all this HP. You stay on 0 kills.
Know your place. Obviously, Amanek, I think, is a fun piece of the Nuke play. Does a really good job of supporting teammates. By supporting, I mean boosting Kenny over a smoke. You ever seen somebody boost that well?
Get on my shoulders. Warning shot over the bow.
I just pictured them both in the same trench coat.
Wanna buy some wares?
Baguette, fromage. What do you need? What they need is an entry, because they head downstairs, and I think that presence from Furia kind of scares them off a little bit. But that was just feigning some presence. The real threat is right here in the hands of Yuri. Kevlar AK smoking a kit. Amanek on the other side. Should be a player down beneath him if my radar is correct.
Oh, bomb delivery.
Hello. Man advantage for Furia. What's going on, G2? Not looking as confident, not looking as slick. But Nico hoping he can find the pick if Yuri sticks his head out. Going up here should spell disaster for Nico. Now we've got a man advantage back the other way. Furia looking to lock this down. They still have that bomb outside heaven, and there's only 20 seconds. So what the hell are G2 supposed to do about it? Kenny's going to go running up there. They're still going to contest this, despite having 5 seconds to spare. Despair is all they're going to have in only a moment, because here comes Case Serrato from the back of the vent, and Kenny doesn't even try to play it. An op save for G2. We're tied up at 3.
Yeah, for what it's worth, Furia are still in this half just numerically. They grab around, they deal with the default. This is a little bit better, of course. G2, maybe they play themselves a little bit. Yuri catching one off, going lower. That's a nice kill. And of course, suddenly, you blink and he's in heaven. And he grabs the bomb as well. So that might have been an opening that made sense from G2, but at least Furia are being a little bit more mobile on their CT side. You think this is a team that doesn't lack mobility? Well, it felt like they were moving, but just with not enough reason in the past. So now, Nexa, wow, after a nade and some molly damage, he goes down very low on HP. This is a 50-50 duel. Kenny S, too quick. Mr. Swift himself takes Art out. 4 on 4. He's looking for more.
Shots through hut, ring out. No damage done. Got G2 with some presence outdoors, a little flashbang towards Mini. Just looking to keep these 2 CTs inside of the site reserved. You can see them over on the silos, so no Mini support, in fact, for Henny outside. He is inside of the garage, tucked, and they've spotted him, dealt with him. Look to now crush into the A site. We've got lobby presence, but Case Serrato staying scoped. Yuri, he just got 2 kills. He shaved off the players from outdoors. How did he manage that? And what more can he do? We get the peek up from heaven, but Nico with another double. It's 15 health. They have 15 health combined, and they know where Yuri's got off to, but he keeps his head wrapped back. However, exposed to Nico. G2 clutched the round.
They split it up. He thinks they aren't going to be brave enough. Sprays through the smoke to make sure he can get the kill. Doesn't realize that they're so damn low, and Nico picks up the 1v1. An absolutely must-win situation. What a round from Yuri, too. Oh, my goodness. Elevating himself from the ladder, turning that into a spray down, and then trying to do all the work, man. But he was just out of breath at that point. How can you ask for more than that if you're Furia? Oh, important moment, potentially for Art. Pops up, narrowly misses the timing. No guarantee he still wins, of course. Kenny S is that fast. The way he's been creeping into these angles has been pretty fun to watch. He's found some cool ways to do it. So same kind of approach on Mirage in the window to underpass. Henny does the scan to the silo and hasn't spotted a soul.
It's going to be an incendiary into the Mini. Within it resides Vinny. Amanek goes hopping past, and he's going to find him. No, rather it's Hunter, one over the shoulder. So Amanek's still going to play closer, but he just crawls right by.
Wow, he has snuck through. He has passed the defenses. Amanek, what will you do with this position? Coming into Turnpike, looking to flank ramp but there is not anybody here.
Yeah, Art.
Art is watching his back. Oh no, he's face forward. Oh, this is a flank. Oh my God, is this a moment where Art could potentially get knifed? I think it's going to be on his mind. No, he'll just go for the quick execution. Not even upgrade to an op. They're going to continue forward the round. 10 seconds left. They've got to make a move.
Vinny's going to line up too, and almost that third one. Case Dorado falling off at the site, but there's no time. There's no time. A valiant effort from Amanek running it all the way back. I understand why he didn't stop for that op, because time was of the essence.
Wow.
It's almost a booby trap relying on his timing.
Right. It is, yes. It's a double-edged sword, of course. Like, he finds a great opening. Even Art's not ready for that kind of flank. Henny's watching the cross, doesn't even call it probably because he has no reason to be suspicious. You could say maybe it's open, but you wouldn't anticipate that kind of position. But just 1 second off.
They need to be tested. 2 kills yet again. Working with the Falmus.
G2 have beat themselves in a couple of spots now when it comes to the clock. Never a way you want to lose a round. Nothing more depressing than letting the time run out when you could have made decisions faster. But sometimes when you've got things like that going on, like you said, it can kind of take over your mind and you won't realize exactly how much time you've got to work with.
In that one as well, though, I mean, in hindsight, there could have been more players pushed up, but I don't think that we really had Art in a position where he was going to win the round if they didn't push sooner. They could have still attacked Mini 5 seconds before.
That's a good point.
You know, what's Art going to do? Run into a hut with an op and stop the bomb plant? No. He would have been primed for a clutch or something, but
still got flanked, yeah.
You know, they waited on Amanek. Maybe he finds 2 guys there with rifles and it's a different story.
Maybe you said wait 8 times. Wait.
Atta. Smoke grenade into
red.
Yeah, stopped. Very nice. We'll get you up and running soon enough.
Oh my goodness. Well, they're just dying now slowly. 20 seconds left, 2 on 4 situation. G2, time to pop some caffeine pills. What's going on? They are waiting this out again. Until extinction, it looks like. They'll grab 1 kill. Hey, it's a nice shot, but what the hell? He's playing on a 3-4 resolution. Can't see him at the top of the ladder.
Art's little legs just dangling off of the side of it. Case Dorado is going to get next to us, so no bomb plant found in back-to-back rounds. Really looking to milk the clock, but
they're getting milked by the clock.
Yeah, it's getting dried up.
Nice spray down. But the later you go into the round, the easier it gets to pull off these, really nice spray downs, because the team coming in is pretty uncomfortable.
The last map doesn't even break the top 3 ratings for Nico maps on G2. So it doesn't surprise me for Nico maps, but Nico maps on G2.
That is unbelievable. What? Because Astralis... What? That wasn't a better rating than his... That's not in his top 3 of ratings, that Mirage performance.
Since joining G2.
Can't even believe that. Since joining G2, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if that was in all time. That was so insane. Well then.
Turns out he's really good at counter.
Yeah, seriously. Jesus.
I need to look that up. I've been teased by Elliot.
Let's do it. Elliot, meet Frankie.
Yeah, this is when we find out that Elliot's just been feeding us bullshit. None of this is real. No, of course not.
He had a 1.84 rating on Mirage, by the way.
Okay. And he has 3 better performances than that? Okay.
Against MIBR, 1.90 on Train.
Okay.
So that's 1. Oh, 2.0 against Astralis on Dust 2.
Yeah, there's the other one.
And
Namiga?
then, ooh, maybe Namiga. Hang on. No, not Namiga. He actually went 0.82 on Mirage against Namiga.
Damn one.
Oh, I've just had a spoiler in my ear. 2.31 rating against North on Dust 2.
Oh, okay. We didn't see that. Wow, that's crazy. He farmed him. But who doesn't?
Awesome.
He's going to look for the spray down.
Good find, Elliot. Good find, Art and Vinny. 2 players walking in on this. I think that Astralis rating is really the one that I take away from.
That was like one of the best maps ever. That was the strongest Dust 2 performance versus Astralis in their goddamn history, I think.
That 1.9 versus Astralis, I rate higher than the 2.x versus North. But nice to know that is his 4th best performance, map-wise,
G2,
since joining this team.
We are just on a deco, eco, whatever you want to call it, but why are G2 just handing over rounds? They looked really, really good at first. Well drilled. moving deliberately, getting into sights, and now they're just walking around to the point, not finding players, and then not committing to a bomb site. At this point, it doesn't matter how you win or lose the map. Like, this is something that needs to be talked about.
See it, boys. Blown off the hinges. Follow with a Molotov. We got G2 sitting outside lobby, sitting pretty. Weird, right? The clock costs them a couple of rounds, and now they're playing a bit boring.
And, like, what caused them to time out on those rounds in the first place? Everything was so fine. I don't know. Furia are not putting on some kind of crazy amount of pressure. Henny has just been here, opping hell in heaven, sitting back. Vinny holds one angle on ramp until his hands get sore. Well, now it looks like they might have an execution coming out to upper, potentially. Or is it just a fake? We're only past a minute. T's have not committed. Bomb is outside with 3. And again, Nico's in lower, so it looks like they're going to take it downstairs. How are the rotations looking? 3, 4 up here. 1 could drop down at ramp. That is Henny. Or sorry, that's not Henny. Who's that? Vinny. Excuse me.
Oh, adjustment.
What a pickup.
Right into Hunter. Queserado's going to spot some legs coming in from Mini. 2 players there. We've still got Nico over on the secret stairs, and G2 have a member inside of lobby. They've got 25 seconds again.
And there's...
And as long as Art stays in position...
He just needs to hold this for Queserado. He holds the...
Holds hut.
Yeah.
Queserado locks down Mini for the first one. Henny's also here to help. Art's going to knock them down. No pressure on the player backside. Art is good to go. And Nico finds nothing as the Oppers prevail in the A site.
This one you want to give away, man? Like this, in this fashion, this is too easy for Furia. They're waiting in sights now. Like, their game plan wasn't working at first. Looked too ostensibly aggressive. But now they've changed their tempo. And, yeah, it's just so simple. So they used the full execute grenades to throw a fake to bait some utility out, and then they turn that into a mini split. But the slow crawl in at 20 seconds left falls on his face again.
Elliot's loving the headshots today. 4 players got 20 kills on Mirage. Nico got 20 headshot kills.
Decent.
Giving it to us straight.
Damn. I liked it better when he kept us guessing.
Probably
like, God damn it.
You like the thrill of the chase,
We can know
you?
it sparks conversation. We can talk about it after. We pretend to be upset, but we're really having fun with it.
We were pretending?
Oh, poor Elliot. He doesn't know what we want. Welcome to dealing with talent.
We can't be managed.
Favorite kind of relationship.
I fired my manager. I can't be managed.
Tech 9 and 3 Deagles for G2. Let's see if we can get a little pizzazz out of him. Give me something to yell about on this T side. Just sit back and relax. Nico could eventually be given a shot versus Art, but I mean, I'm going to put my money on Art's op every day of the week. Well, maybe not Fridays. 1 out of 7. Nico hits this.
Back and forth we go. Crack spotting on the last remaining position before a fight could ensue. When will G2 make a decision? Door swings open, smoke lands in front of it. Queserado up top, eye in the sky. No lurk play in place. No nades to go.
Again, just waiting.
Waiting.
That's what you deserve. A frag grenade. See if it wakes him up a little. Henny gonna swing that up close to Galil on the other side. Not that it matters. Now another player jumps beyond him. He does have support all around. Good damage coming up versus Henny, but it's Hunter on the Galil, and Henny's just delivering kill after kill.
Oh my, it's the murder hut. They're just all dead in here. Oh, a wall bang. Oh my God, look at this. Just literally all dead on the same place. No one tries to rush him down.
I like this thing Henny's doing in his pop talks. He's always got the finger guns now.
He's got the finger guns, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't rifle, but I pistol. Don't laugh at that.
You look like you're 5 years old.
Oh,
Wallbang, man.
Talk about
Hey,
future.
yo, into the head. All right, G2, back onto the gun rounds. I'll excuse the lameness of that last one because it's only pistols. Let's go. We got smokes outside. We got spam damage. We got a little life, a little salt and pepper. That's actually not very exciting.
A little habanero.
There we go. Yeah. Salt and pepper's pretty bland.
The red cha-cha-cha-cha.
Quesarado. Peeking him up. There's that first headshot. First kill. Keeping it going. The damage comes through. Vinny goes back onto Decon. He's got 3 players ahead of him. As they leave Nexa still upstairs on Mini, but through the floor, we see that fight go down. Yuri is able to pick it up. They've lost their man advantage, and Henny, he just saw that trajectory, but he can't keep his scope fast enough to flick into the head. Vinny's looking for a little bit of timing. Catches Kenny S. Doors closed.
Open it.
Closed.
Open it.
Closed. Flashbang finally kind of gets them to back up a bit. Hunter takes to the top of it. Aminek's pinned over in dark. Vinny's position, now that he has control, is everything.
Yeah, I mean, when you have, this is why they call it control room. Well, it's not exactly why, but if you don't have control of it, you cannot plant. Like, it's just plain and simple.
Hunter's coming in.
Yeah, there's 2 players here.
Vinny gets around the stairs. That distraction's going to draw him in.
That's a good wrap. Are they?
He went back.
Are they behind him right now? Coming down the stairs? Oh my God! Then he's going out. He's avoiding the problem. He's moving into the site. They must know that he's here, though. They must know because they've just cleared that out. However, he'll get the first kill, looking for a second one-on-one situation. Oh, he's too fast. Aminek, as the smoke comes up.
Vinny goes deep. Wow. 3 kills on the round for him. He slips by Kenny S on the vent. Hunter getting aggressive, coming into the control room, shaving one off, pushing Vinny into the 1v2.
Very nicely done by Vinny.
Insta headshot versus Aminek. That one makes a world of difference. We've got G2 still sitting stale on 4 rounds.
2020 vision on that lad.
We've got tons of utility on this buy, but no rifles. Tech 9s and a Mac 10. Nico is dead early. Vinny's going to be contested over on the ramp. This is where he tends to deliver, but he knows he's been kind of wrapped around. 3 players come raining down upon him. And while he does deal damage, it goes both ways. Quesarado takes a shot to the face, and he is on 34 HP. Art's going to burn Aminek into the open, or rather back towards control.
Interesting position here. This is still very winnable here. Again, control room can be critical.
Oh!
They spam the Nico plant. That's not him to get the kill, but that would have done the damage needed. Art will find one, and Aminek's all alone. Bomb is ticking down. Quesarado's low. Aminek, he'll have to go Jumanji mode to be able to pull this one off. Let's see his best Robin Williams impression here. Aminek, he's got the Mac 10, but he gets closed out on the angle. Dies in control room. Painted against the wall.
10 rounds. Just out of curiosity, what is Jumanji mode?
That's when you go nuts. I don't know. Just, animals jump out of books and stuff. I don't know.
Thought this wallbang was good for the frag.
Similar to Narnia mode.
Narnia mode.
I was hoping like Robin Williams was involved.
Yeah.
Maybe rolling the dice.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Robin Williams.
We lost a real one.
Wow, this is a tough match here for G2. Hey, they're still losing, but at least they're going faster to losing.
Sure, and it's explosive, and it's exciting, and it's what we want from these 2 teams. Excuse me.
Wow. Oh, Nico get executed early. And we talk about him in the second half, but the first half, not doing too much. Looked pretty good for a second.
Oh, nice
Wow.
shot,
I feel like
Henny.
Henny, he's just playing so smart, man. Like, Henny's always there when you need him. I feel like he's always, like, switched on. Like, when it comes to these rounds, making the right moves. Sometimes I feel like he's the best player on Furia in a situation where, right when I say that, the early flank comes in. But Vinny was the one who's supposed to be covering that angle. That's the end of the half. But is it the end of the map?
I never thought you'd make me high. Fuck, I'm so high. I wanna kiss your thigh. I love your groove, the way you move. You've gotta choose if you want a boy or a man who's smooth. I see you smile. Don't be
Down, down, down. You can knock me down, but I will get up fighting. Ain't no tapping out. Hit me with another, and I won't make a sound. 'Cause I keep getting stronger with every single round.
G2 had what they needed at the start of that T side. Looked like Furia were kind of worse for wear, but did G2 play themselves? Furia just kind of sat back, did what they had to do, and suddenly we were at an 11-4 score. So a hell of a CT side from the Brazilians. This isn't for elimination, but it is for a secured playoffs spot. A sigh of relief, so to say.
I don't know if this ends as the story of G2 beating themselves, but that would be tragic. CT side is a different beast, though, now that we have Nico in the mix. I wouldn't be surprised if things change. However, he'll get shot in the side. Almanac can't protect him. 3 up, coming into the site. Henny finds a key one. This awkward fight on the ladder. It's not something you ever want to see, but happens all the time in CS. Bomb will go down upstairs behind the site, and it's a reset in the 2v2.
Yeah, one CT coming out from the secret stairs. And we've got the other in Nexa looking to climb up the ladder from hell to heaven. He's the player with the kit. Oh no, excuse me. He's going to wrap around to Mini as well. Both of the players from Furia are behind this vent. Quesarado's going to sell the fake. Henny's going to clutch it. That's what Furia are coming into this 2v2 with. And now, well, it's all his. And he's going to see Nexa run across, but Nexa dodges shots. It gets a little scary, but he takes it in the end.
He's chilling. He's happy with that. He'll take it. That was close. It's tough to shoot people in the back of the head, but as long as you get it.
Yeah, it's easier when they look you in the eye.
It's not going to get clipped. Jesus. MBK standing right beside me. 6 rounds. Sorry. What's the math that I'm doing right now? Why did I say 6? 4 rounds to win the game.
Half of Furia divided by 2 plus 8.
Yeah, maybe there's only 6 rounds left in the game. G2 have like an okay CT side compared to this hot start from Furia. They'll be so close to the finish line by the time these anti-ecos are over. They'll be able to trip over it.
Let's see it, G2. Next up, peeks into the ramp, dies at the hands of Vinny. Counter-terrorists coming downstairs to try and swarm what is the bomb site preemptively. Nico with a deagle, good stuff. And Hunter, well, he's found one off the ump. Kenny S, the scout even, getting within the mix. Damage is being dealt. Henny dives back up ramp. And,
yeah, they
well,
already got upper.
Look at Yuri go.
And he's going to be the guardian from the heavens over top of the vent, and Henny just got to come up here as well. Where they retake from will be pretty interesting. If they come through Mini, they could just try to trade out effectively, but right now, Furia have a high percentage chance of getting a couple of kills for free. In fact, all 3. And it's Henny with the last 2, actually.
Very nice adjustment there from Furia. I mean, they had their feet on the fire. They just ran back up.
Would just dance around stepping on a stove. They were standing on top of the fire.
All the way up into that A-bomb site to close it and to push G2 into a more awful position than the round prior, which would theoretically give Furia 14, 10 rounds the lead. P90 on Art. He brought this bad boy all the way from North America. It is his coveted gun. Amanek tried to use it against him, and now he's going to learn a very painful lesson.
It's one of those, he's like in that movie. They set it up so that if he stops pressing W, he dies.
But it sucks.
Info.
Yeah, tons of info, tons of damage. Easily piecing together the frags once he had figured out where they were and taken them down to the minimal HP mark. Nexa with a deagle, no armor, nothing else, no teammates even. So this is absolutely Furia on 14. After that second map, man, I did not anticipate Furia coming in. And I mean, okay, to be fair, it's only really one half we get to see.
Yeah.
You know, I wish we could just play that half, restart the game with the teams on the opposite side to at least learn more about G2's CT side.
They don't deserve it.
No?
You know, like...
Sure.
Like, it's like a fundamental problem.
Don't look at me like you're mad at me.
They know how to play Nuke.
Okay.
It's like a fundamental problem in the first half. Letting the clock go down, that's a universal issue. That's not a Nuke issue.
I'm cursed
Why?
because I predicted them to win.
You don't
My
have great
curse.
predictions, Frankie.
It's not
to
that.
break
I
it to
do.
you. I
hate to
I'm
break
just
it to you.
cursed.
And then you also double dip and go back on your word.
Not
and
this
lie
time.
to
Not
players
this time.
and tell
There you
them
go.
that
Go down with
they're
your
your
ship.
favorite.
Do you want a tie-dye Strata shirt or not?
No, I want that bucket hat.
Did it for you guys.
Furia 14. Let's see at G2. This is going to be maybe one of the only buys we get out of their CT side.
Only Cloud9 would let this go to OT. Too soon?
Careful, man.
Okay.
Henry might be watching.
We're 3-1 up and Cloud9 wins.
Yeah, that's true.
I've made 6 videos about Cloud9 in like 2 weeks. I can say whatever I want about Cloud9.
Okay. Okay. Frag grenades, fire nades, all thrown out towards Squeaky Door. That's an easy 2K for Nexa. Sprays down Art and Quesarado. Get out of here. 3 versus 4 situation. Furia going to keep up that tempo, keep up that pace. They are not having an identity crisis. They know who they are. They know what they are. But is that enough to close out this game quickly? Molly on the feet of Nico. He's going to take a player with him, of course, but he leaves the other 2 on such little HP that it's not ever supposed to happen. Vinny, 6 health.
You'd have to be Chris Angel to find a way out of this situation.
Mind freak.
You'd have to levitate.
And he won't. Instead, he goes soaring down to the floorboards. Knocked out. 14 rounds to 1. G2 are going to give us something to talk about. Nexa, solid hold on ramp. That's what you need. You need multi-kills to put G2 into easily winnable positions. Because if you start getting into those 3v3s, those 2v2s, then it's just a matter of time before Furia can slip a couple of round wins on the board. And this one is over.
Henny 21-6?
Penny is 21-6.
And Katie is on the line.
He's also only got a deagle this round. Everybody else is working with weapons. He's playing on impossible mode.
The hell? Give him a gun. Seriously. What is wrong with you guys? Hunter, top of the hut. But is he Jabba? Oh, wait, what? Oh, Nexa's out. What the hell was that? This play from Art. He throws a smoke down to bait him forward just to take that fight. Because on his own terms, oh, tell me he's going to get peeked. Oh, that was a really close shot from Kenny. Art will get out of dodge. Quesarado gets another kill. 3 left for G2.
Yep, ramp completely in possession of Furia. The other 2 CTs alongside Kenny S evacuating the facility. Abort, abort. Leave while you still can. 15-5, 10 map and match points to secure a playoff spot at DreamHack Masters Winter 2020.
And more importantly, kind of show that that last match wasn't indicative of what Furia are capable of versus what should be Tier 1 level European competition. They are the best team out of North America and are proving that they're on par. They've trained enough. I think it's like Moses said. You can call it an excuse that they have to play against worse teams. Furia had that all year.
If we were to call them a European team now, where would they be in the rankings?
Above G2.
Off of this series? I don't know actually where that.
That's actually a good question.
This is tough. I don't know where they would be in the ranking. That's a really hard one. I'd need like to sit down and look at the teams because right now somebody knows the answer, and if I say something, then I'm going to get tweets about it, and then I'm going to have to argue about this thing that I said in a fleeting thought on a broadcast.
You gotta mute them. You gotta mute them.
Fleet about it.
Henny over Kenny. One got 6 opening kills in the first half and didn't die first once.
Good for him, man.
Wow, and he's 21-6.
It's a really good point, actually. Kenny is really, he's not popping off this time around, but then again, no one is for G2 at the moment. Next has got the most kills, I believe, because he's in ramp room, so he can get the clean up there, I guess.
A little spray down for what it's worth.
Let's see it, G2. Come on. Claw it all the way back. All the way.
I will give your jacket to Frankie if they pull this back to OT.
Okay.
So defeated.
I don't think it's so much a question of if they'll close it, but rather when and how. At least until G2 give us a reason to believe in the nuke. But Art, ooh, there's fire down there. Don't go.
Oh, it's getting busy in the vent. Shoot! Shoot him!
Oh, he doesn't even pull the trigger. Two players eventually get down. That would have been like the perfect moment to just mow them down. Nexa able to cut off the first. Hunter will catch a kill here from the top of hut. Henny just on the other side, but the bomb is planted on the B site. Quesarado is going to start throwing out that utility, trying to get himself out from this pinned-in position.
That's a smart move.
Kenny S eats the nade, loses a third. Henny and Yuri a couple of headshots. Now it's the man advantage for Furia, and Kenny S trying to get back into it. Amanek, he will find himself a kill, lays the smoke down on the bomb. Yuri's gonna swing the doors wide, but it's still alive. The play's still good. Yuri's nade the feet, but Amanek delivers kill after kill, and the defuse has time to come through. But if it's not for Amanek with a 3K, that is Furia 16-5.
God damn, that was close. That grenade almost landed directly on Kenny S's feet, left him with 4 HP. If it was a perfect grenade, he would have died. That could have been a round. That's crazy. A nice attempt, though, came 3-on-4 as they got into the lower site. Trades went down, and this is with Hunter allowing 2 to get down the vent as they kind of creeped in silently. Yeah, like shoot them, but of course, you know, he just doesn't know that they're right there. That's a volley miss, but there's no fast upstairs rush. However, there is pressure, and Art's going to start running again. He gets down to vents. I think this is the key. Oh my God, and off the reload, Nico just has to let more pass. They're wrapping into Mini. Kenny S, he's in the lobby trying to make something back from this, and Henny is aware that they might try to crunch. They are inside Squeaky, in lower, outside, wrapping Mini, and Kenny is pushing to ramp.
They are everywhere. Furia, they're inside the walls. They're inside G2's heads. And Nico nearly dead. Oh! What is that from Kenny S? And is it enough to keep them alive? Because that would be just ridiculous.
Jesus, take the wheel. What on earth was that shot?
What more can he deliver? Oh, Kenny S. My friend. This would be the round, okay? If that shot has impact on the outcome of this game.
We totally spliced the kills together, so there's not as much time where he's just like...
He just has to turn his attention back. Obviously, he's exposed to the squeaky door, but both these players from Furia are coming in from Trophy Room, and he was gifted this bomb because of that stupid no-scope. Let's see if he can finish this one off. Can he keep G2 in the game? He looks away at the worst possible moment. He doesn't die, though. They do take bomb back. Kenny S trying to catch them, does allow for the crossing into the bomb site, and it's there that Furia fall him. Listen, it's a valiant attempt in the series. It's an awesome second map from Nico. We know what he can deliver. The highs he has are like no one other than